Today I'm ranking the Genshin guys by how I think they would break up with their relationship partner.
What kind of video is this?
I don't know where this idea came from, brother. It appeared to me in a dream. No, I did not get dumped recently. Here are my categories. You know, at the top, they'd never leave you, and that's a threat. Respectful breakup in person. You're both sobbing and absolutely losing it. Text message breakup, or they left a note. Pulled an insane scheme to force you to dump them first. They ghosted you, or they were just like cheating on you the entire time. Some forms of breaking up are better than others. If you've ever been broken up with via text message, I'm sorry, I feel you. But you know who would never break your heart? That's right, Zane from Love in Deep Space. Thank you to today's sponsor. If you haven't heard of it by now, Love in Deep Space is a first-person 3D otome game featuring stunning, gorgeous, jaw-dropping visuals, a lovable cast of romanceable characters, immersive gameplay, and plenty of sauce, if you know what I'm saying. Almost enough to win an award. Hey, they won the 2025 Gamescom Best Mobile Game Award. Would you look at that? Aside from the visual appeal of the game, Love in Deep Space also features an engaging and rich storyline with unique backstories and scenarios to help you get to know your favorite characters. And this latest version is no exception. Step into an ancient world of sand and stone alongside Zane in this romantic and heartbreaking tale. Can you uncover his secrets in order to protect the world and your people? Look, if you haven't played this game before, things can really heat up. So when I tell you my jaw just dropped off the top of my skull, oh my god. If you're a Zane girly, you're definitely gonna want to check out this brand new memory fair. I mean, look at his luscious hair, the outfit. I'm absolutely gagged. Plus some beautiful new combat outfits for your character as well as a part of the God of Annihilation series. Check out the link in my video's description or pinned comment to download Love in Deep Space for free on Android or iOS, and come get your mans. Thank you so much to Love in Deep Space for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back to that tier list. Starting off with Mr. Kaya. I'm gonna put him in respectful breakup in person, but it's like really brief. Like, hey, can we talk? I don't think this is working out. Sorry. This was cool, but you know, I wish you well, and I'm sorry. Oh, it just like catches you off guard. I wasn't expecting that, but okay. Razor? I feel like he would never leave, and that's a threat. He's got that like animalistic thing, like partners for life. Hashtag we'll die together. I don't know. Singcho. Text message breakup or left a note, but it's like he pulled out a thesaurus to write this letter. It's like really beautifully written. It is an unfortunate day when I must inform you that I no longer wish to pursue this relationship. Like, oh, shut up. What if he wrote it by hand and then took a picture of it and texted it to you? What a troll. Oh my, like you wrote it in calligraphy. Why didn't you just put it in my mailbox? What are you doing? Bennett, where's the category for like never has been in a relationship before? I feel like if he actually got a partner, he would be like, oh my gosh, finally it happened. I'm never letting them go. I don't know though. I mean, if he had to go through a breakup, I feel like he'd be sobbing and absolutely losing it. Like, I just don't think this is working out. I'm so sorry. Like, whoa, what are you saying? I can't even hear you, brother. Chongyun? Is he a ghoster? Is Chongyun a ghoster? Exercise this, bitch. No, I don't know. I feel like he'd be respectful. Like, I really enjoyed our time together. I'm sorry it didn't work out. And then he has to go like sit on a mountain for 5 days after to cool off. D-Luke? I think D-Luke is the king of the respectful in-person breakup. Compared to Kaya, you know, he's not making it short and sweet. He'll sit with you and like hold your hands and make sure that you're okay. I thought it would last forever too, but you know what? I don't want to hold him back. He'd like call you the next day to make sure you're okay. Really emotionally there for you and making sure that you're fine rather than just like, see ya. Venti the Bardicus. I think he ghosts. He did not because he's just a jerk, but he just like disperses. Like, I don't know where he went. Or like you're trying to sleep in the middle of the night and you hear like The Liar being played outside your window. Like, what is that? I wanted to let you know that I'm leaving. Goodbye. And he just flies away. Like, what are you doing? What are we talking about? He tried. I'm still considering that a ghosting though. Speaking of which, Dane Sliff. Unless your name is Min Sliff, I think he's ghosting. Not because he's a jerk. He's just like off on a mission. I don't know. He's gonna come back in 3,000 years and be like, hey, where were you? He's busy. He's got stuff to do. Like, if things aren't working out, I feel like he's just gonna dip. I don't know. Oh my god, I feel like Min Sliff's like breathing down my neck right now. I'm sorry. Don't go away. Tartaglia. I don't know. Maybe a respectful in-person breakup. See it? Jumps out the window. No, I don't know. No, I do know. I know it in my heart of hearts. I'm feeling text message breakup or left a note. He puts a note on your door with like a $50 bill taped to it. I hope this dampens the blow a little bit. Zhongli, we all know where he's going. He's going to the top of they would never leave you, and that's a threat. I don't even want to know what would happen if you try to break up with him. Like, well, I mean, it depends on what phase of your relationship you're in. I guess if you're just dating. Just to inform you, if you would like to enter a relationship, I need you to sign on the dotted line. Albabus Bobabus. I don't know, I'm kind of tempted by like, he would never leave you. But also, like, I can see a world in which he's like, I'm sorry, I can't give you like all the time that you deserve. He's like trying to break up because he like thinks you need better. But you're like, no, I'm fine with it. Don't leave me. Ciao. I think he's also up here. He's not losing more of his loved ones. He won't allow it to happen. He's a protector. He's gonna make it work. It's gonna be great. Toma. He's got golden retriever energy. He's gonna want to work it out no matter what the problem is. He's gonna be the first in line to go to like relationship counseling. I cannot fathom him being like, I don't think this is gonna work out. Like, no, I can't see it at all. You would definitely have to break up with him if this isn't gonna work out. I don't know why you'd want to break up with him either, but yeah, we're gonna leave him up there. Kazuha. I gotta put him at the top. Again, he can't lose another loved one. He won't let it happen. Ooh, but like, what if he's like, oh, the wind needs to take me somewhere else. I'm so sorry. He like writes you a poem. Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm breaking up with you. Whoa. By the way, let me just state this right now. I've been making these tier lists for pushing like 3 to 4 years now, maybe even longer than that. In the beginning, I feel like people were a little bit more lenient about like, oh yeah, these are headcanons. Yeah, we're just goofing off. But I feel like nowadays people get really serious with the whole like, canonically, like la la la. I guess you could say I'm always just going off of my personal headcanons and how I interpret the characters, not necessarily like what's 100% canon. I'm just trying to have a goof and a gaff and a laugh, you know what I mean? No need to throw rocks at me now. Some of y'all been doing that lately. Anyway, Goro. Hot take, I think Goro would text message breakup, not because he's a jerk, but I think because he's scared. Like, he's afraid of this situation, and he just like left a note or wrote a quick message and overthought it. He took like 3 hours typing this or writing this out, and he's like scribbling out words like, oh my god, no, that's too mean, I'm so sorry. And then he finally sends it and like throws his phone across the room, breaks the screen. I guess I'll never see what their response is now. He's like vibrating from anxiety. Ito. I think Ito is, you're both sobbing and absolutely losing it. Like, he didn't start crying and he's like, man, I'm sorry. I don't know about this anymore. And then you start crying and he's like, don't cry, man. You're gonna make me cry too. And by the end, you're just like, ah. And he's like, wait, why are we crying? And it's like, you were just breaking up with me. What? I don't know. He's a sensitive king and we love that about him. Ayato, he's gonna be a respectful in-person breakup. He calls you in for like a meeting. Are we in a business meeting or are you dumping me? I cannot tell what is happening. He keeps it entirely, he's like straight faced the entire time. He made you sign a contract acknowledging that you are breaking off this relationship. You know, he's got some lineage. I feel like whoever his partner is, it's really serious. You have to represent the Kamisatos if you're in a relationship or if you're married to Ayato. You have to be prim and proper, and if you're not, like, you know what I'm saying? I like how that sound effect sounded like, off with your head. No, I just meant like, you're out of there. Hazo, I think he pulled an insane scheme to force you to dump them first. You know, he's over there like pulling detective work, like reverse psychology detective work. I don't know. He's like trying to get you to catch him talking to someone else, even though he's not interested in them at all. I don't know. I think he's a schemer. Maybe he thinks it's funny. I don't know. He's up to no good, dude. Signati. Yeah, we're gonna put him here. He's gonna be sweet about it. Let's put him up near like D-Luke. Let's put Albedo and Kazuha up near D-Luke as well. This is the lot. Well, Chongyun too. The Kaya Ayato are kind of on thin ice here with the respectful breakup category. Yeah, I think these two are similar. Like, they really want what's best for you. And if they feel like they can't provide it because they're working a lot, or I don't know, they're not home a lot, like they're gonna maybe break up with you very respectfully and quietly just for your own well-being. This is for the best. Sino. He either sent you a letter with like a stupid joke, be like, why did the biology teacher break up with the physics teacher? There was no chemistry.
Oh, brother.
Because he doesn't want to like deal with the emotional side of it. That'll get the point across. Not out of meanness, he doesn't want to see you crying, but because like he wants to be strong and be able to handle it without second guessing himself or, making you more upset than you already are going to be. Yeah, he could be next to Goro because their text message breakups were like in good faith. Scaramouche ghosted you, specifically like pre-Wanderer Scaramouche. And I don't think he would go through all the effort to get you to break up with him. He'd just like ghost you, be like, see ya. I'll hate them. What are the odds, brother? You know what I'm getting at, right? They're cheating on you with themselves. I don't care which one you're dating. It's happening on the side. I don't know if maybe they're not cheating on you, but they definitely left you because of the other party member. You never expect that they're cheating on you with their own roommate. Anyone ever been cheated on by their significant other's roommate? Let me know in the comments below. Mika. You're both sobbing, absolutely losing it. He's one of those girlies who can't keep a straight face when he's like trying to be serious or say something like angry or sad. I can't. This is me. This is a self roast. I cannot be serious or have like a really serious conversation without crying, especially if I'm upset or trying to put my foot down about something. Like, it really hurt my feelings earlier when you said this to me. Like, he's like that. He cannot do this breakup without crying. Oh, poor kid. Okay, Baiju is like till death do us part, but he's gonna die first. I'm not breaking up with you until I am 6 feet under, and it might be next week, and that's Russian roulette, and that's what makes this relationship exciting. Lenny is pulling an insane scheme to force you to dump them first, just because he's a magician. The ultimate deception. Asking Lynette to help him. Fremine, you're both sobbing, absolutely losing it. Another sensitive king. Doesn't want to hurt your feelings. Go on an extended diving trip just to be alone, and that also makes me feel really sad to think about, is like the thought of somebody stewing on the concept of breaking up with you for so long. Sometimes they're just scared or shy and don't want to do it, but it is kinder to just get it over with when you have the thought. I will not lie. New Villette is never leaving you, and that's a threat. You're stuck with me for hundreds of years. I hope you like dragons. Ricely, I could see him doing a respectful in-person breakup, putting him towards, this side of the tier. It's kind of giving, I'm so busy with work. Like, this is just an insane season for me, and I want you to have the best, and I can't provide that for you. I'm sorry. Punches you in the face. No, he wouldn't do that. I don't know. Something about like the I'm so busy with work, this isn't working out. Like, that's just not fair because I feel like they're otherwise good guys, but I guess it's a reasonable way to leave because you want them to not be unhappy if you're always busy. Gaming. I feel like sobbing and absolutely losing it over here as well, and I don't really exactly know why. It's just a vibe. I don't know. I just feel like he's passionate. If it got to the point of breaking up, he just like really wouldn't want to, but it's for the best, I guess. Sethos. Text message breakup or left a note because he's just like off somewhere. Sorry, I'm not gonna be back for a while. I hope that's okay. It was nice knowing you. Trailing off into the desert for 17 years and 15 nights. Kenichi. I'm feeling respectful in-person breakup from Kenichi. Oh my god. He's like sitting at the table. I'm really sorry. Like, I just don't think that I would like to pursue this. And a How's popping up. You suck! Get out of here! Like, is a How saying what you really feel, or does a How not like me? I can't tell. Overrun, I'm gonna say pulled an insane scheme to force you to dump them first. Like, we already know this man is a schemer to the nth degree. He's pulling like a 6-way reverse dump extravaganza. I don't know why. Like, nobody knows why he did this. Like, why couldn't you just call me on the phone? Why did you have to like join the Abyss Order to break up with me, or whatever he ended up doing? Aoife, I'm gonna say another respectful in-person breakup. Maybe he'll bring like an emotional support animal pet for you to cuddle with and blow your nose into. Dahlia, I'm gonna say another respectful breakup in person. He would value the, again, like the empathetic breakup and not just being a jerk for the sake of being a jerk. And finally, we have Flynn's. I would be remiss to not put him in Ghosts You, like based on his visual aesthetic. I know that's like a complete joke answer, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe he literally ghosts you. He just becomes a ghost and flies off into the sunset. I'm just making stuff up now. Okay, so at the end of the tier list here, I will say we have a majority of respectful kings in the house. A pretty good amount of people who just would never leave you no matter what. I would also consider this category to be our respectful king. Here down where it gets a little dicey, but it depends on their intentions, I guess. And then we got these two bozos over here, you know, whatever. I hope you enjoy yourselves. Anyway, this one was completely nonsensical, but thank you for watching nonetheless. Let me know if you have any other goofy Genshin Impact tier list ideas for me. Be sure to subscribe if you want more Genshin Impact video content, and I hope to see you in my next video. Goodbye!